We're going to show that pan down.
With the words deny.
That's what Christmas is supposed to look like, you poor fucks.
Deny, defend, and depose.
Deny, defend, and depose.
Deny, defend, and depose. Deny, defend, and depose.
I'm counting sheep, but running out.
Do you think all the tree prices are going to go up next year when the workers get deported?
Don't start it again.
Look, it's a Trump tree. It's short, fat, and crooked. Let's get a tree that looks like it was from the desert. That's more authentic to where Jesus grew up.
Good grief.
Is the top hard enough to hold a star?
It's pretty stiff.
I find it fascinating that you guys are celebrating the birth of an anchor baby with an entire holiday, yet you're totally willing to deport the ones that have lived here for their whole lives. That nativity scene would look a lot nicer if Mary showed us her pretty smile.
You want to ban drag show readings to children.
To minors, yes.
Why?
Why?
What are you protecting?
Why can we prohibit children from voting, those under 18 from voting?
Why are you banning?
Also that
Is that free speech? Are you infringing on that performer's free speech?
they can continue to exercise their free speech, just not in front of a child.
Why?
Because the government does have a responsibility to protect.
I'm sorry?
The government does have a responsibility in certain instances to
What's the
protect children.
leading cause of death amongst children in this country? And I'm going to give you a hint. It's not drag show readings to children.
Correct, yes.
So what is it?
I'm presuming you're going to say it's firearms.
No, I'm not going to say it like it's an opinion. That's what it is. It's firearms. More than cancer, more than car accidents. And what you're telling me is you don't mind infringing free speech to protect children from this amorphous thing that you think of. But when it comes to children that have died, you don't give a flying fuck to stop.
Violence is never the answer.
You do violence to us all the time.
Look, aliens!
Are they here to rescue us from you?
What?
If they're not here to rescue us from you, then I don't care. Also, that's an airplane.
You're under arrest.
I figured.
What do you do for a living?
I manage an art collection.
How much money do you make a year?
300 million.
A year?
Yeah.
Liquid cash?
Liquid.
So where do you live?
Pasadena.
Okay, do you rent or do you own?
Own.
Okay, how much is your house worth?
300 million.
In Pasadena? Do you have an extra room?
Of course I have extra rooms. For you?
Are you married?
Yes.
Oh man, I was gonna ask you to be my sugar mama, but that's not gonna happen.
I've got a cute daughter.
Okay, all right. How much money is in your checking account right now?
500 million.
What is your credit score?
I don't know.
You don't need credit.
Exactly.
What's the worst part about your job?
24/7.
Oh, you're on the clock all the time? Your salary. What's the most overrated luxury brand?
I think all luxury brands are pretty awesome.
What's the most insane actual rich person behavior that you've experienced?
So I babysit the kid of these millionaires, and they do a lot of crazy shit and they spend a lot of money. But the other day the daughter tells the mom, like, Mom, I want to eat mangoes. And when she wants to eat something, they don't like go to the grocery store and buy it. What they do is they order that food from the top seller in the country, and we live in Japan. So the mom's like looking on her phone for like mangoes, and she finds these $300 mangoes. If you don't believe me, look it up. And the mom's like, okay, I bought like 10 of them. So she spends like $3,000 on mangoes, and she's like, it's gonna come in tomorrow. So the next day comes, and the girl's like eating the mangoes, and I'm just like, whatever, right? And then she's like, Mom, do mangoes have nutrition? And the mom's like, yeah, I guess so. So she's like, okay. So she grabs 2 more mangoes and starts cutting them up, and I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, my mom said they have a lot of nutrition, so I'm gonna give them to my flowers. And she goes outside and starts putting $600 worth of mangoes in the dirt of her flowers. And this is her $10,000 dog that I have to watch while she's at school. At least he's cute though.